Module 21, Part 4, Activity List. Displaying activity list on the right hand side. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos from this channel. Also, subscribe and share. It will be helpful for the channel. In this tutorial, we will add an activity subform to the calendar, similar to the order subform we have. We will need to tweak the code bits in the code behind file to make this work. Let's open up RxS and go coding. Alright, let's go to C drive and access projects. We are going to make an activity list on our calendar. So let's copy that latest one, module 21, part 3, Control C, Control V, and we are going to rename this guy part 4, and then activity list. And let's go in there. This shouldn't take much. Shouldn't take long. We already have the order, so all we have to do is to replicate the order. Alright, so let's see. I think we have a list right here. That's perfect right there. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and start implementing this. This shouldn't be too bad. This should not be too bad. We've got calendar order here already. Alright, and if you take a look at it, look at that. We're gonna have the same format and everything. Okay, let's close that out, make a copy, Control C, Control V, and then we're gonna conform to this name, call it activity. Now let's go in there, and let's see, let's go to all, change this query to activity list, like that. Nice and simple. And let's push this, pull this down and replace this variable. This would be activity date. That would be how about date? Activity date. The other one is activity ID, I think. Yep. Now we can say how about this one, the start time? Yeah, start time would be good right there. Start time. And this would be end time. Right there. Put that guy up. And this would be activity name. What the activity type name. Alright. Sounds simple enough. That looks good right there. I am going to select this guy and change the alignment to left. Let's see if the any format in here. Nope, no format. That's good. Alright, so let's push it up. That's good right there. And let's not forget, change this guy to date, start, end, activity type. That was simple. Alright, let's go into the code. Alright, one thing I noticed here is we don't have the status, but we do have activity type ID. We're going to comment out this guy for now. Oops, right there. Now let's massage this guy. This would be activities. Activity. Oops. Activities. And SQL. That's all good right there, except right here, we're going to change this guy to activity type ID. This will be CBO activity type ID. Copy that, put it right there. Here would be activity date, and the status right here is going to be activity type ID. Activity type ID, and this will be the query activity list. See how easy that is? That's pretty straightforward. Yeah, we're done. We are done, mister. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and implement this guy. I don't see that's going to take too long, especially when we have this Excel the way we implemented it. All right. So, however, the file name here is going to be different. All right. So we can do this. Let's go to activity. We don't have the card for activity type. However, yeah, I don't want to create the class object for that guy, but I can do this. We can do activity type DB access, just to distinguish, separate out from the other object. All right, and here we can say function get activity type name by ID. All right, and then we can say pass in activity type ID as int, and then return as string. And then I'm just going to go in one of these guys, something that's real simple, small right here. That way I don't have to type that way I don't have to type a bunch of this error. So here we're going to say change select from activity type, where activity type ID equals I activity type ID, and I'm going to take this single quote out because it's an integer, like so. Copy that guy, paste it right here first, and take this execution out. We can say if, oh, hold on here, we need an rs dim rs as record set, and here we can say set rs equals current db open record set SQL, and then as always we're going to come down here, set rs equals nothing. All right, if rs record count is greater than 0, then equals rs activity type name. Simple enough. So let's take a look. Is it activity type name? We want to make sure that what the name we'll be calling to. Activity name, not type name, activity name. All right, so let's active. Oh, okay, good. We got activity name. That's it. We're done. We're done. That was quick. That was quick. Okay, Control S, save that. And the reason why, I'm going to show you why. Close that out. This is activity. Right here, the name right here, we're going to grab that guy's name. All right. So now I'm going to take out all this. We can say file name equals activity type db access get, see there, and then I activity type ID. All right. Now, for some reason, that type ID was deleted because we defaulted to 1 right here. For some reason. Well, let's see. Let's think. Okay, so if that guy, for some reason, if that activity type ID 1 is deleted, we'll never find it, right? If we never find it, the button will not show up. So right here, we can say if, yeah, we could have done it right here. Yeah, that's fine. We need to do right here. Yeah. So we can do it like this. Now, normally you would have done this inside here, but because we separate out these two guys, all right, because we separate out these two guys, that's why. So normally you would have just one if clause to define to find out if there are any records. But right here we're gonna do the same thing here. Record count greater than 0, then me command export enable true. Actually, you know what, let's do this. True, else me command export enable equals false. We can do that way, that's fine. All right, so when we refresh, we want to find out if we have any records. If we have any records, we want to enable, otherwise don't enable. So this is fine right here. So that is fine right there. That's fine and dandy. All right, so we're just going to leave it like that. Good. I think we need to implement that onto the all order as well. Yeah, let's do that. Right here. It doesn't take much right here. As a matter of fact, let's go and copy this guy because it's essentially the same thing. Copy that, close that file. There. Control S, close that file. That is the activity subform. No, we don't want that, so that's fine. So now let's close all. Good. Now we need to go to the calendar to switch on and off. All right, let's see this guy. Yeah, let's you know what, let's change this name to, instead of display option, let's change to report option. All right, I'm going to copy this guy first before we change the name. Copy. Report option. Now let's go in the code. Control F. I'm going to replace that guy with report option. See there? Place all. Good. We're done with that. Alright, now we're done with that. Let's close that out. Because actually we know we don't want to close that. We need to add the activity list to the right here, just like the order. So let's do that. Alright, let's do that. The subform that we did right here. Alright, I'm gonna pull that guy down here for now and remove that guy. Also remove the solid right here. Where is the border style? Oh, right here. Make that transparent. There you go. Alright, Control S. And one thing I also want to do is I'm going to move this a little closer. I want that guy to be the same height. I'm going to move it right there. Same height as this guy. Alright, so the easiest thing for me to do here is select both of them and make sure your little cursor is on the border, one of the borders right there. Now we'll say height tallest. There. Good. Deselect. Now we're done. We can just I'm going to collapse that. Now I'm going to move this guy, just overlapping that guy. Right there. Good. So we got two of them on top of each other. Push this guy up. Control S. Let's go in the code. Because in this right here, right, in this option, click right here. When the report option click, we want to say subform activity visible true, else subform order false, and I'm going to copy that and then go under here and reverse that guy. It's not intuitive, right? Yeah, because we got most of these guys done for us already. Alright, now one thing that we need to do here, see how it refreshed the order form? We want to refresh the sub activity subform as well. So we'll go ahead and get the refresh. We'll go ahead and get the list. Regardless if it's visible or not visible, we want to refresh it. Alright. So that's good. I think that's good. Let's see if we get any barking. Barking like a mad dog. Alright. Okay, let's oh, what happened? Oh, that's admin. We want main. There. Activity list. Okay. Number of record. That should be in the the activity subform. So let's stop that. I get it. Let's stop that. Yeah, let's close that out. Let's go to, let's see if it's in the activity subform, because we did a bunch of these guys, right? Well, that looks right. Get number of record. Number of record. Huh. Let's see. Let's try it again. Let's see. This guy right here. Well, one thing that we can do, we know for sure. One thing we know for sure is go in here. Copy that guy. Replace. Yeah, something's not right. See how it. Let's take a look. What did we miss? Oh, we're with the Y. We forgot the Y. Duh. See if we forgot the Y. Okay, now. I knew something there. Okay. Alright. We forgot the Y. Mistyped again. But that's alright. We are good debugging. Look at that. That's an incoming call for this guy. There are 5 activities. Wow. We did this without a budge. No hiccups. That is impressive. 3, 4, and 5. 5 activities found. Let's see the other ones. 2 activities. Look at that. Incoming emails. 2 right there. You know what? This is pretty good. We did this without hiccups. 2 outgoing calls. 2 outgoing calls. Nada. Look at this. Look at this. Export to Excel. None. Well, you know what? Talking about export. Let's take a look. Good. Look at that. It exported. Let's go into the form right here. Excel file. Should be today. Incoming calls. Look at that. Incoming calls. Perfect. Dandy. Dandy. Look at that. I'm going to take that out. We don't need that anymore. But look at that. We did that without hiccups. Well, how about the order? Is it still working? Looks like it's still working. Let's go back 1 month. Let's do complete. Ah, nice. Nice. How about new? How about 1 more month back? Nice. Is this thing still working? Excellent. Good. Completed. Completed order. Complete order. That should be completed. But that's alright. Look at that. Wait a minute. That's not. That's new. That's new. Yeah, we were looking at the wrong one. I'm gonna close that out. Let's go. It should be new with this guy. See that? December 16th. Alright, so, well, we done that without hiccups. I just noticed one thing though. I just noticed one thing. I keep noticing things and I'm just gonna have to keep, yeah. I wonder, I'm gonna fancy out this guy. I want to see something in here. I'm thinking out loud. I want to see something in there. As a matter of fact, yeah, let's do Control F. That is Excel right here. That guy. So that, okay. Okay. I think, you know what? I think we can do this. Now that I'm looking at it. So, I think we can do this. We can say export it to, as a matter of fact, yeah, hold on. Hold your horses. And if we don't need this guy now, it's not going to be a one-liner. It's going to be, yeah, it's not going to be a one-liner. Equals, hold on, what do we need? File function equals file function get file name. And then we're going to put pass in this guy. You see where I'm going with this thing now? And then we can say export it to Look at that. We're fancying it up. Export it to file name. Export it to file name. Successfully. Yeah, that's going to be good right there. And then I'm just going to copy this guy. Copy that guy and put in the calendar order right here. I'll go ahead and comment out that guy like so and add a new one just like that. I think that's going to work. Yeah, we're trying to fancy up things a little bit here. Let's try that again. Exported to new orders successfully. Not bad. Let's go to December. We got some call here for exported to incoming call. Oh, it should say exported to file name and then parenthesis exported to file name. Yeah, there you go. With that guy successfully. So yeah, kind of like a kid, huh? Making things, yeah, kind of like a kid. Tweak here and tweak there. You gotta have a child in you. All right, you have to have a child in you. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Let's see what's going on here. Exported to file name incoming call successfully. There you go. Now how about the orders? Let's go to September. We know we did bunch of, there you go. We did a bunch of these. Exported to file name new orders successfully. There you go. That's how that works. Well, that's it. We got it. All right. We came to do and we have completed what we came to do. Look at that. No activities found. There are 5 activities here, and you can count these 3 here, 4, 5. Perfect. There you have it. Nice and sweet. All right. We are done with this activity thing here, order. Now, obviously, you can add more stuff in here. All right. This display option, maybe we should change that display option to report option, but I'll let you decide. All right, but that looks good right there. We can even massage this guy just a tad. All right, so let's see if we can do that before we close out. It's on the calendar. I noticed this guy is way out of balance here. I'm gonna move that guy to right about there. That looks good right there. And this guy way out here, we need to shorten it out. It used to be right about there until we got moved up there. All right, main navigation. Look at that. Look at that. Well, Samantha, if you're wanting to know how to display appointments, you can implement exactly the same thing here. All right. Do we have anything on this side? Incoming call. No, we only have in December. Yeah, only December. And that's it. That's this video. We're gonna come up with something to do here, either this one or new project. All right. So, but I think, let me see, let's go to the a couple of comments here. I believe it was Samantha who asked, how would you go about displaying public holidays on calendar? Whoa, whoa, public holidays. I think we could do that. It's going to take quite a thinking, but anything is possible, Samantha. By the way, so anything is possible. Um, and yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll just do that one in later videos. Think we can do that. All right. Think we can do that. This is public holidays. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do here. Okay. All righty. Happy programming.